What do you need to be happy? Building a family, having good health, having a lot of money, having a clear conscience and peace of mind, picking up your children from school, offering the best to those you love. The Stoics and notable philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus had a unique and different view of happiness compared to how we see or are influenced to believe today. A fundamental tool of Stoic philosophy is to approach life with lightness, a virtue often underestimated but playing a crucial role. Life has its rhythm, and without incorporating lightness, we risk becoming tired, overwhelmed, and unable to keep up with the natural flow of life, falling behind. How can we achieve true happiness through the Stoic view? I will share some tested principles that can help you achieve genuine happiness. These principles are so powerful and practical that applying just 2 of them can bring about a permanent transformation in your life. But before we proceed with these principles, it is very important that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and activate notifications to not miss any new videos. This way, you contribute to our work and help spread this knowledge to more people. Now let's go with the principles of how to be truly happy with Stoicism. Reflect on your life. You don't need to climb a mountain or travel to paradise beaches to start reflecting on your life or paying attention to where your daily actions are leading you. You can start doing this while performing your daily tasks. Ask yourself why you get out of bed every morning or why you act the way you do. Be honest with yourself about your actions, thoughts, and deepest beliefs. Is your current life just a result of what has been happening to you, or have you truly decided to live this way? Imagine your life as a movie. Would you buy tickets to watch it? Would you sit in the best seat, excited to follow your story? Or would you feel bored to the point of falling asleep? Reflecting is not being cruel to yourself, but being completely honest. If your daily routine were a YouTube video, would you share it with excitement, or would you scroll past? We have control over our lives, no matter what we have experienced or how many difficulties we have faced. Today we are the directors and can modify how we live. A proof of this is you being here in this Stoicism video, wanting to learn more about life and yourself. Sometimes we suppress our dreams. If we don't project our dreams in our minds, the chances of living them become minimal, almost non-existent. Regain your ability to dream. Take the projects out of the drawer and start taking small steps to bring your dreams to life. Your life story is something you write, so make it something you would love to tell. Focus on what you can achieve and start by taking the first step toward your dreams. Being grateful will transform your life. Marcus Aurelius starts his meditations by thanking his mother for teaching him generosity, his mentors for teaching him the pursuit of morality and virtue, and all the people who passed through his life and taught him something. There's an old saying that being grateful is being happy for the water found in the well when you are thirsty. Practicing gratitude is going back to thank those who dug the well. Gratitude is present in every moment of our lives. In this video, for example, when it ends and you comment gratitude, you are coming back to thank those who dug the well. You can start practicing gratitude in your routine, in the small things of your daily life, for having a cup of hot coffee, for a friend's message, for waking up today. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more you practice, the more it develops. Making gratitude a habit is not only simple but transformative. Once you have developed this habit, your brain will automatically recognize reasons to practice gratitude. You shift your natural attention from problems, worries, and what is lacking to what is already present in your life. True wealth is not in lamenting what we don't have, but in rejoicing in what we already possess. Stop doubting yourself. Doubt almost always appears as an unwanted enemy that, the more attention we give, the more it grows in our minds, becoming the real problem. It grows to the point of completely dominating our reason and real perspective of the situation, imprisoning us in an endless cycle of worries, insecurities, and anxieties. Even the Stoics were not immune to doubt, but became experts in managing it by practicing Stoicism. Consider Marcus Aurelius, for example, a man who ruled the largest empire in the world for 19 years and is still remembered today as the last of the 5 greatest Roman leaders. Even with such responsibility and the weight of leadership, he still found time to question and write to himself about his posture. His strategy was not to ignore doubt, but to challenge it. He asked himself, "Is this beneficial? Does it improve or harm my life?" When doubt arises, we can adopt a similar strategy before it settles in our minds. We can ask ourselves the same questions. What is the benefit of these thoughts? Will it help me or harm me? Instead of being dominated, we confront doubt with questions, transforming it from an obstacle into a tool for self-reflection and growth. It's curious how we often amplify our doubts while the solutions are simpler than we imagine. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our life is shaped by our thoughts. These words are not just poetic, they are a practical mantra. Imagine the following situation. You are about to start a new project or try a new hobby, and doubt whispers that you are not capable. In that moment, reverse the situation, acknowledge the doubt, and then respond with evidence of your past successes, no matter how small they may seem. This simple act of self-confidence can be the first step toward a happier life. Happiness doesn't come from the absence of doubt, but from the ability to believe in yourself and start acting. Let the past go. In other videos, I've talked about the importance of starting to list your small daily achievements. Despite seeming simple, this task can be quite difficult to execute. On the other hand, it's curious how we remember with clarity the past sufferings caused by certain situations. The problem is that often we don't limit ourselves to extract the learning from each situation. We end up carrying the burden of the price we paid for them. This excessive burden makes things harder, impacting our emotions and our minds. And consequently, life becomes more difficult on the emotional aspect. We face challenges like sadness and resentment that, if carried throughout life, impose an absurd weight. Each memory becomes a burden, overloading our conscience. The true emotional lightness lies in leaving behind these intense emotions, learning from each situation, and moving forward. In the mental aspect, achieving lightness means not overloading the mind with persistent thoughts and dominating emotions. It is essential to avoid ideas that continue spinning incessantly, like an obsession. These ideas can be as exhausting as a whole day of hard physical work, completely draining your energy. Ensure a way to keep a lighter mind by freeing yourself from these thought patterns that can harm your well-being. Now is the time to leave the past behind and turn the lessons learned into a clearer mindset to achieve your goals. Define and focus on what you can control. Sometimes life may seem unfair. There are no guarantees, even in situations where you give your best and do everything right. There are and will always be situations you cannot predict, or that will be harder to overcome. This is an undeniable truth. However, it is also undeniable that only you can decide how to react to everything that happens to you. And there is a secret to maintaining serenity. Focus on what you can control. Concentrate on your actions, thoughts, and attitudes. These are your instruments. Use them wisely. Seneca was one of the political philosophers and influential figures of his time, experiencing exile. While many saw it as a loss of control, Seneca looked within himself, focused on his writing and thoughts, cultivating his inner garden. This was not a retreat, but a strategic focus on what he could control. His writings from this period testify to the power of directing energy where it matters most. This lesson happened 2,000 years ago and is as relevant today as it was in ancient Rome. Some things are under our control, while others are not. Epictetus recognized the limits of his control and instead focused on his thoughts and internal life. By embracing this philosophy, we can become not only happier, but also more content and resilient, just as he was amidst the chaos of life. Remember, it's not about controlling the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. Build generosity. There's a popular saying, "You get what you give." Imagine throwing a stone into a lake and watching the ripples spread, reaching unimaginable places. It exemplifies the power of practicing kindness towards others. Every small benevolent act, whether holding the door for someone or sharing a smile, creates movement in the world around you. It's not just about grand gestures, but becoming a positive factor. You add to the lives of others in the environments you pass through, whether you add or subtract. No one can offer what they don't have. Adding positivity wherever you go is a practice of daily kindness, and that is what truly matters. By brightening someone else's day, we inadvertently light our own path. Doing good often results in unexpected returns, like a boomerang of kindness. The rewards come back to us in surprising ways, sometimes in the form of a grateful smile, other times as an unexpected helping hand when we need it most. It's not just about accumulating good deeds, but understanding that our actions contribute to building a kinder and more compassionate world. In Seneca's words, "Where there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." He not only preached but practiced generosity, offering advice and assistance to others without expecting anything in return. Life teaches us that true happiness is not in accumulation, but in contribution. What you offer to life comes back to you. Quality matters more than quantity. What could be worth more, having dozens of friends at the party or having a true friend you can rely on at all times? It's easy to dilute ourselves with quantity instead of focusing on quality in life. If we try to do everything, we usually accomplish little. The key is to do less but do it with quality. It's not about doing many tasks, but about doing well the ones we choose. Choose a few things that truly matter to you and dedicate yourself to them. This not only improves your skills, but also brings a deeper sense of satisfaction. Simplifying life doesn't mean having less, but having more of what truly matters. Like a sculptor carving a statue, remove the excess to reveal what is truly important. This clarity leads to action, and action leads to happiness. Focus on fewer things to channel your energy more effectively, making each effort meaningful. Marcus Aurelius once said to focus on each minute like a Roman, doing what is in front of you with seriousness, precision, tenderness, and justice. He was not only a leader but also a master of time and focus. He prioritized, thought carefully, and acted with intention. In seeking happiness, let's learn from this wisdom. By doing less but doing it better, we pave the way for a world of excellence and satisfaction. Let's concentrate on a few things to make a significant and positive impact. Don't live for approval. Marcus Aurelius wisely reminds us that the happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others, and the happiness of those seeking pleasure fluctuates with moods beyond their control. But the happiness of the wise arises from their own actions. Relying on others' approval or external things for our happiness is giving up our greatest power. The Stoics spoke of the inner citadel, how you treat yourself internally, how much you cultivate, how much you care for yourself. Your inner citadel can be shaped when you commit to building your self-esteem, focusing on internal validation. Depending on others morally, psychologically, or emotionally is like chasing a shadow that will never be within reach. Rebuild your inner citadel. Start by acknowledging an achievement today. Recognize your small victories. It's like a neglected and dirty house. We look so little inside that starting to recognize its value is like clearing the debris and dust. Each movement will help build your self-confidence, strengthening your mindset. Become your own coach and biggest fan before seeking likes on social media. Ask yourself, is this for me or to please others? A valuable historical secret. The only opinion that truly matters is yours. Daily, do something that fills you with pride, not for praise, but to nourish your own sense of accomplishment. This mental shift not only frees you from the need for constant approval, but also makes room for your own growth. Instead of worrying about what others think, focus on being true to yourself. It's a journey to self-validation where you are the chief judge and architect of your own success. Let's stop seeking outside and start building the internal fortress that makes us truly unshakable. Add lightness. How many times have you laughed today? How many times have you burst into laughter or almost cried from laughter? Start adding lightness to your life. I invite you to laugh now. Recall a funny movie, a situation, the innocence of a child. Something the Stoics teach us is not to focus our energy on what is beyond our reach, but laughter is within our possibilities. Laughing is not just an expression of joy, but a powerful and transformative tool that eases difficulties and sheds light on daily challenges. It's not about becoming a happy fool or avoiding life's serenity, but about not seeing everything as the end of the road and starting to bring more lightness to your day and routine. This is Stoicism in action, a reminder that not everything deserves a furrowed brow. Start finding the joyful side in daily situations. It's not about ignoring the complexities of life or choosing a joy-laden perspective. This is a practical approach to Stoicism. Control what you can, your perspective and reaction, and let go of what you can't. Laughter is a shared melody that connects us, making our collective a bit brighter. So the next time you find something amusing, share it. Be the one who brings a smile to others. Your laughter becomes a wave that touches lives in ways you might never realize. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding harmony within and spreading it outward. It's not just about enduring life stoically, but embracing it with joy. Go ahead, laugh a little more. It's not just invigorating for the soul, it's wisdom echoing through the ages. Seek to cultivate in yourself the human virtue of lightness, the ability to make life flow as lightly and smoothly as possible. Love your fate. The early Stoics said that Stoicism was born to heal souls. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or facing pain with inflexible rigidity. It is an art of embracing whatever life presents with a positive and unbroken spirit. Rebuild your mindset when things don't go as planned. See it as a unique opportunity for growth. Desire progress but love who you are and everything you have lived through to bring you here. Thinking this way transcends false positive thinking, but recognizes your true value, your true self, and your authentic desire to go further. Recognized today for his wisdom and leadership in governing the Roman Empire as a Stoic, Marco Aurelio wisely observed that what is in the way becomes the way itself. In other words, the obstacles we face can be the path to our future success. By embracing your fate, you connect with life's unpredictability with agility and grace. It's like choosing to dance in the rain instead of waiting for the storm to pass. Remember that life doesn't just happen to you, it happens for you. Each twist and turn is an invitation to become stronger, wiser, and happier. And if you've made it this far, comment "I am happy." Commit to yourself for 2024. Thank you for watching.